Did you know that after 70, something as simple as how you move through your day could be quietly stealing your strength and mobility? Imagine waking up one morning ready to enjoy a walk in the park or play with your grandkids, only to find that your legs feel weak, unsteady, or just not as reliable as they used to be. It's a reality many seniors face, and the truth is, it doesn't always happen because of aging alone. There are everyday habits, things you might be doing right now without a second thought, that could be weakening your legs and threatening your ability to stay active and independent. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that starting today. In this video, we're diving into 4 things you need to stop doing immediately if you want stronger legs and better mobility after 70. These are common mistakes that can silently erode your strength, but once you know what they are, you can take simple steps to protect your legs and keep moving with confidence. Some of these might surprise you, and others might be habits you've had for years, but by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to make better choices and ensure you stay strong, steady, and active for years to come. Stay with me until the very end, because the last mistake is something almost every senior does without realizing how much it's holding them back. And I'll share exactly what you can do instead to rebuild your leg strength and mobility. Let's get started. The first thing you need to stop doing after 70 is sitting for too long without moving. It sounds simple, but this is one of the biggest culprits behind weak legs and declining mobility. When you were younger, you might have spent hours sitting at a desk or watching TV without feeling the effects. But after 70, your body doesn't bounce back the same way. Prolonged sitting causes your leg muscles to weaken because they're not being used. Over time, this leads to muscle loss, reduced circulation, and even joint stiffness, making it harder to stand, walk, or climb stairs. Studies show that seniors who sit for more than 6 hours a day have a significantly higher risk of mobility issues compared to those who stay active. Think about someone like Margaret, a 74-year-old retiree who loves her morning news shows and evening movies. She spends hours in her favorite recliner, only getting up to grab a snack or use the bathroom. Over the past year, she's noticed her legs feel heavier, and she struggles to get up from her chair without using her arms for support. What Margaret doesn't realize is that her hours of sitting are causing her leg muscles to waste away, putting her at risk of falls and loss of independence. Compare that to her friend Susan, also 74, who makes a point to stand up every 30 minutes, stretch, or take a short walk around the house. Susan's legs are stronger, her balance is better, and she moves with confidence. The difference? Susan keeps her muscles engaged throughout the day. Here's what happens when you sit too long. Your blood flow slows, your muscles don't get enough oxygen, and your joints start to stiffen. This creates a vicious cycle where weak legs make you want to sit more, which only weakens them further. The good news is you can break this cycle. Start by setting a timer to stand up every 30 minutes. Walk to the kitchen, do a few leg stretches, or even march in place while watching TV. These small movements add up, keeping your muscles active and your circulation strong. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's move on. The second thing you need to stop doing is ignoring your balance exercises. Balance might not be something you think about until you stumble or feel unsteady, but after 70, it's one of the most critical factors for keeping your legs strong and your mobility intact. Poor balance doesn't just increase your risk of falls, it also forces you to rely less on your leg muscles, which leads to weakness over time. Research shows that seniors who practice balance exercises regularly have stronger legs and are less likely to experience mobility issues. Let's look at 2 people. Tom, a 72-year-old who used to be active but now avoids exercises that challenge his balance because they feel awkward, and Linda, also 72, who spends a few minutes each day practicing simple balance moves like standing on one leg or walking heel to toe. Tom's been noticing that he shuffles more when he walks, and he's had a couple of close calls where he almost tripped. He brushes it off as just getting older, but what he doesn't realize is that his lack of balance is causing him to use his leg muscles less effectively, making them weaker with every step. Linda, on the other hand, feels steady on her feet. She can walk across uneven sidewalks without worry and even dances at her granddaughter's wedding without hesitation. The difference is clear. Balance exercises keep Linda's leg muscles engaged and her joints stable, while Tom's avoidance is setting him up for trouble. Here's why balance matters. Strong legs rely on coordination between your muscles, joints, and nervous system. When your balance is off, your body compensates by putting extra strain on certain muscles, which can lead to fatigue and weakness. The good news? You can improve your balance with simple exercises you can do at home. Try standing on one leg for 10 seconds while holding onto a chair for support, then switch sides. Or practice walking in a straight line, placing one foot directly in front of the other. These moves strengthen the small, stabilizing muscles in your legs, helping you stay steady and mobile. If you're noticing wobbliness or hesitation when you walk, don't ignore it. Start working on your balance today. It's one of the easiest ways to protect your legs and keep moving with confidence. If you're still with me, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here, and let's keep going. The third thing you need to stop doing is wearing the wrong shoes. You might think your footwear doesn't matter much as long as it's comfortable, but after 70, the shoes you wear have a massive impact on your leg strength and mobility. Shoes that lack proper support, have worn-out soles, or don't fit well can throw off your balance, strain your leg muscles, and even increase your risk of falls. Studies show that improper footwear is a leading cause of mobility issues in seniors, yet many people don't realize the connection. Imagine someone like Robert, a 76-year-old who's been wearing the same pair of slippers around the house for years. They're soft and cozy, but the soles are flat, and they offer no arch support. Over time, Robert's noticed his knees ache after walking, and he feels less steady on his feet. He thinks it's just his age, but the truth is, his slippers are forcing his leg muscles to work harder to compensate for the lack of stability, leading to fatigue and weakness. Now compare that to his neighbor Ellen, also 76, who invests in supportive walking shoes with good cushioning and a firm sole. Ellen walks daily, and her legs feel strong and pain-free. She rarely worries about tripping or losing her balance. The difference comes down to footwear. Here's what happens when you wear the wrong shoes. Your feet don't get the support they need, which puts extra strain on your ankles, knees, and hips. This can weaken your leg muscles over time and make every step feel like a chore. Slippers, flip-flops, or old sneakers with worn-out soles. If you're not sure what's best, consider visiting a podiatrist or a shoe store that specializes in senior footwear. And don't just wear these shoes for walks, use them around the house too. Your legs work hard to keep you mobile, and the right shoes can make all the difference in keeping them strong. If you're finding this helpful, comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's talk about the final mistake. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. The fourth thing you need to stop doing is neglecting strength training for your legs. Many seniors think that strength training is only for younger people, or that it's too risky after 70. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Your leg muscles need regular exercise to stay strong, and without it, they'll weaken faster than you might expect. Research shows that seniors who do strength training just 2 to 3 times a week have significantly better leg strength and mobility compared to those who don't. Let's look at 2 people. John, a 73-year-old, who believes he's too old to lift weights or do exercises like squats, and Maria, also 73, who incorporates simple leg exercises into her routine a few times a week. John's legs have gotten weaker over the past year, and he struggles to climb stairs or get up from a low chair. He thinks it's just part of aging, but what he doesn't realize is that his muscles are losing mass because they're not being challenged. Maria, on the other hand, does exercises like chair squats, leg lifts, and calf raises at home. Her legs are strong, she walks with confidence, and she's even started gardening again because she feels steady on her feet. The difference is strength training. Here's why it matters. After 70, you naturally lose muscle mass at a faster rate, a condition called sarcopenia. Without strength training, your leg muscles shrink, making it harder to support your body weight and stay mobile. This increases your risk of falls, injuries, and even dependence on others. The good news is you don't need a gym or heavy weights to build strength. Simple bodyweight exercises like sitting and standing from a chair, holding onto a counter while doing calf raises, or even using light resistance bands can make a huge difference. Start with exercises you feel comfortable with and aim for 10-15 minutes a few times a week. If you're new to strength training, consider talking to a physical therapist or trainer who specializes in seniors to create a safe plan. The key is to challenge your muscles regularly so they stay strong and supportive. If you've noticed your legs feeling weaker, or you're avoiding activities because you don't feel steady, don't wait. Start incorporating strength training today. Your legs are your foundation, and keeping them strong is one of the best ways to stay independent and active. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and inspire you. Now let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. We've covered 4 things you need to stop doing after 70 if you want stronger legs and better mobility. Sitting for too long without moving, ignoring balance exercises, wearing the wrong shoes, and neglecting strength training. These habits might seem harmless, but they can quietly chip away at your leg strength, making it harder to stay active and independent. The good news is that none of these are set in stone. By making small changes to your daily routine, you can protect your legs, improve your mobility, and keep doing the things you love for years to come. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own life? Do you find yourself sitting for hours without a break? Have you been avoiding balance exercises because they feel challenging? Are you wearing shoes that don't support your feet properly? Or have you been skipping strength training because you think it's not for you? Whatever the case, the key is awareness. Once you know what's holding you back, you can take steps to fix it. So here's my challenge to you today. Pick one of these habits and make a change tonight. Maybe you'll set a timer to stand up every 30 minutes. Try a balance exercise like standing on one leg. Swap out your slippers for supportive shoes, or do a few chair squats before bed. Even one small change can make a big difference over time. Your legs are what carry you through life, and they deserve your attention and care. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading your comments gives us the motivation to keep going. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.